Well, hello. Right, time for another video. It is the 14th of October. What special bit of 14th of October? Well, it is would have been Roger Moore's 98th birthday today. So, I thought what I would do, like I done with Connery, I thought, like I done my Connery birthday tribute, I would give you my Roger Moore rankings, and then probably go through his couple of his films as well, because Roger Moore, I love the man. I think he's brilliant. He's my second Bond. Well, it's a toss-up, to be quite honest. He's probably my second Bond. But on a good day, another little spoiler for you, on a good day, it could be my first. Now, so here we go. Now, do I do this back to front, or do I do it like I've done with Connery? My best to my worst. Or no, with Roger Moore, I don't find there is a worse. It's just something going to come in last. How am I going to do this? Tell you what, let's just do first the, because he's so difficult, so difficult. Right. So my first film, which I think is probably his best, Live and Let Die. I absolutely love Live and Let Die. I think it's an all-time classic. I think it's a cracker. Now, the thing with Roger Moore is, funny enough, when you think of Bond, and I do it with Roger Moore as well, when you think of Bond, you think of the old PPK. But I've got to be honest, with Roger Moore, and it's all for the last scene in Live and Let, it's all for the last part of Live and Let Die. I think of the old Magnum. And that's all thanks to the last part. You know the part, you've seen the films. Which I hope so anyway. But also, Live and Let Die also has probably, and I've said this before I think, my all-time favourite Bond scene. Bond escaping on the crocodiles. Yeah. Anyway, that's Live and Let Die. I've talked about Live and Let Die on the channel before, so my second, although again, on a good day, could be my first. Man with a Golden Gun. Another film I absolutely love. Christopher Lee, one of Christopher Lee's all-time best. And Roger Moore, well, a lot of people say he's not really he was still trying to get to his Bond in this. But myself, I think he's brilliant in this one. And of course, it was one of the main parts of yours truly. But I'll get to that in a minute. So yeah, that's Man with a Golden Gun. Love it. Absolutely love it. The duel at the end, the car jump, the car chase. Oh, it's just... Third, which might surprise some people, but another film I love, because I love the baddies. I think it's brilliant. Meeting you with a view to a kill. Yep, View to a Kill. The taxi chase, the chase up the Eiffel Tower. Well, all same scene, but you know, the ending on the Golden, the ending in the mine, and on the Golden Gate Bridge. Oh. The fire truck. Oh. Or fire engine, I should say. Oh, it's just... Like I said, there's none of these I don't particularly dislike. I watch some more than I do others. But the next one... And I'm surprising people... I bet you thought... Well, if you know your Bond... I bet you was expecting a certain film to come up before now. But... it ain't this one. This one is just Roger Moore's pure action one. There's just one thing after another. It's skiing. It's car chasing. It's mountain climbing. It's just... And you see Bond when he's on the mountain using his wits because he uses his shoelace. He uses his shoelace as a hitch. It's just, like I said, one thing after another, and it's a good story. The villain is a bit weak. I mean, I think the man's a brilliant actor, but he's just a bit weak. I really wish I had a chance to have his autograph, and I never took it. I should have bought it when I seen him, really. But the reason I didn't was because I couldn't make up my mind. Did I get him in Indiana Jones, or did I get him in this? So I couldn't really, so I thought I'd leave it. So anyway, that's pre-ride only. Now, the one I was talking about. Spy Love Me. Yeah, it's pretty low compared to what some people would put out like. But, like I said, there's none of these I don't really not like. It's just, it's the order I put them in. I mean, this here isn't a classic. To be quite honest, after Man with a Golden Gun didn't do very well, this probably saved Bond. To come back, it was called. Well, yeah, it's the biggest, it's the best. It's Bond and Beyond. I say they sold it. And what can you say? I mean, the first time you see one of the all-time classics, Jaws. You've got the Lotus in there, underwater. The first car, well, next to the DB5, the other car you think, when you mention Bond cars, next to the DB5 it's the other one you think of. It's the DB5 and the Lotus. It's the first two you think of. So yeah, that's by Love Me. Like I said, another classic. I really should, from what I've heard people talk, I really should put this higher. But there it is. Octopussy. One of the very best beginnings of a Bond. Oh, didn't mention the beginning, did I? Along with one of the other best beginnings. I mean, that ski jump and the parachute. Anyway. The Octopussy. Again, a film I really, really love. But it had to go somewhere. Which leaves and these films, these Roger Moores are that close together on another day. This might turn out completely different, but Moonraker. I got it in last because something had to go last, but having said that, it's still great. Another good opening. Matter of fact, Roger Moore, apart from his first two films where he wasn't in the opening, his last 5 films have all got brilliant openings. All of them. All brilliant stunts. So yeah, so that's my Roger Moore list. Now, let's see. What else can we say about the man? The man was a saint. I don't just mean Simon Templar, he was a saint in real life as well. Loads and or he gave years to UNICEF. So then, well, right, so the saint, Simon Templar, brilliant. Persuaders, Lord Brett St. Clair, brilliant. This is going to get pretty boring because I can name them right off. You're going to think I love Roger Moore more than I do Sean Connery. And in some ways, that's fair enough. You've got gold in the gold mines. Wild Geese, what a film. What an absolute cracker. What was that other one called? North Sea Hijack, another cracker. You know, there was nothing. I don't think there was anything the man couldn't do. Horror films. Well, what was that called? The Man Who Haunted Himself. The one where he played the double. Oh. Anyway. I probably also talked about this before. Wow. Again, like my Sean Connery video, I probably left out loads of spat. But, no. When I said about Man with a Golden Gun, one of the most treasured things I owned. And I was the only one that night. I went to see him in, well, it was just before he died, so it was 2014, I think it was. 2014. And one of my most treasured things. The audience could ask him questions. I've probably told this before, but the audience could ask him questions. So anyway, sticks my hand up, and I said, Sir Roger, so it got to me, Sir Roger, my two mates here reckon I look like Knick Knack. Could you please tell them I don't? And I handed him this photo, or they come and took it from me, and he's looking at this photo, and the first thing he's done, he got this photo and he goes, I said, could you please tell them I do not look like Knick Knack? He puts it up on the big screen and he goes, well, there is a resemblance. And that's a memory that I shall have forever. It was just someone else. I mean, as you can see, I look nothing like him, do I? Please let me know. But then again, there must be some truth in it, because even I can see it. Anyway, I think that's about it. So, just like I've done with Sean, and I didn't really know what to do. So I thought, right, Sean's toast was easy. Sean's toast was easy. It was Scotch. I mean, what else are you going to toast probably the most famous Scotsman in the world? Well, one of the most famous Scotsmen there's ever been. How else was you going to toast him? So I thought what I'd do, and I was thinking about Roger Moore, and I think, what could I do? And I thought, right, I know what I'll do. The very first drink he ever orders is Bond. He doesn't get to drink it. It's a classic from Live and Let Die. Bourbon and water, please. Oh, tell him, neat, would you? Huh? No ice. That's extra, man. Again, another classic, innit? So, To Sir Roger Moore. To Sir Roger Moore. The very first drink he orders in Bond. But like I said, doesn't get to drink it, so I'm going to put this right. So, to Sir Roger George Moore, happy birthday, sir. Actually, you know, that's not bad. That's not bad. Right. I will leave it there, and I'll see you all again soon.